Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Keela's Publishing. On this channel, you'll see my KDP monthly income report, so you can see me grow passive income online and grow with me. I would also be posting KDP tips and tricks, advice, question and answers, how-to videos, best products to use, all those sorts of stuff. And I'll be posting once a week. So to keep updates with my post, please subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an upload. And also like this video, please. If you enjoy the content, it gives me encouragement and shows me that I'm doing something correct. This has been probably my sixth time recording this video, but hey, that's okay. Also, can you please leave a comment below if you have the time? I would like to interact with you guys, get to know you. You don't have to be anything big. You can just put my name is, hi, my name is, and I'll interact with you guys and try and build a relationship with you all. I reply to all my comments, so don't be shy if you have a question, if you have a concern, even if you have a critique on my video, leave it down in the comments, okay? I believe that no advice is bad advice, it's just how you take it. Okay, so let's jump right into the video. This video is about my first monthly KDP income. How was my first month on this platform? Is it worth it? All those stuff. All right, let's get into it. So, in this video, we are going to talk about how much books I made when I got my first sale, how much money I made, my plan going forward, and my advice to you. So, how much books I made for January month 2022. Firstly, my first book I published on the 3rd of January, and 12 books was published at the time of my first sale. So I published my first book on the 3rd, and by the time I got my first sale, I published 12 books between that time space. So my first book sold on the 14th of January. Fun fact, the book that sold on the 14th, I actually uploaded it, posted it, or published it 2 days before that. So on the 12th, I published it, and on the 14th, I got my first, actually got two sales from that one book. So let's get into it. I don't know if you guys can see it very good. I tried to get it as big as I could without it looking blurry. But I uploaded my first book on the 3rd here, and I got my first two sales on the 14th. So this was my first two sales here, and then I got an ebook version sold for another book I did on kids educational books. I got an ebook sale on that book, and then I got another sale on the same book that I sold two of. So I got three sales in the month of January for from one book that I published, and guys, I was so excited. For me, that was proof that KDP works and that it's not saturated, because I did no ads, no nothing. I just posted my book and I sub niched down that particular book. I sub niched down a lot, and it did not have much competition in that category. And my book was actually ranking number one in that category. So I believe that's how I got those organic sales. And up to this day, February the 4th, when I'm recording this, I'm still getting sales from that book. Now, the sales are not much, and for a lot of people, they might find that that's not much. But for a person that is now starting their KDP journey or making money online, these little stepping points or achievements means a lot to us. So I say I'll still share, because I believe it is actually awesome. Because most people that I've looked at when I was thinking about joining the KDP platform, they had to wait like 3 months before they got their first sale. So I put in my mind that, you know what, I'm uploading these books, but I know I might get any sales for the first couple of months. And when I saw that I got my first sale within 11 days, I was so ecstatic. So now that brings me to the question: how much money did I make that month? That month, January 2022, I made $4.62. And I have never smiled and jumped for joy over $4 before. But to me, it was a major milestone. It shows that KDP works. If I could upload a book on the 12th, and get 3 steals between the span of the 12th and the 17th. Yeah, I think I'm seeing that right. The 12th and the 17th. Get 3 steals. Yeah, it definitely works. So, for those of you who are joining the KDP business, my advice for you is to know that it takes time. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not one of those things that you jump into and you just start to boom. For some people might get lucky and it may be like that for them. But for the most part, it's not like that, right? If you are doing KDP, think of it as a long term, something that you could prosper from in the long term. So you set it up, you build your empire now, and you reap the reward from it later on. All right, and you just keep learning and you just keep getting better at it. Let's move on. In total, at the end of January month, I had a total of 36 books because after I created those 12 and I saw those sales, I just started publish, publish, publish. And I still did not reach my goal because my goal starting off this KDP journey, yes, it was very ridiculous. I wanted to make 25 books a week, so 100 books a month. Now, in theory, that idea was lovely in my mind. But by the time I started to actually produce the books, publish the books, do the niche research, and all those stuff, I found myself running down. So at the end of that week that I created all those books, let's say that 2 weeks, I crashed and I was just so tired and I just basically didn't upload any books for the last few days of January because my body was just tired. It wasn't allowing me to. So my advice is to pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So pace yourself, at least upload one book a day. Do your niche research beforehand, upload one book a day, and you'll be all right. You'll get a certain amount of books at the end of the month. If you upload one a day, you'll get 30 books a month, which is not bad at all. But remember, we are focusing on quality, not quantity. That's also something I learned in my journey. So it doesn't make sense making a bunch of books that nobody's going to be interested in. If you look at your book and you know to yourself that you would not purchase that book for your son or your daughter or your neighbor or your friend or even yourself, then you can't expect someone else to. So make books that you yourself would like or that someone that you know would like. So I made a prompt journal, diary journal for my mom because my mom, she loves planning and organizations and those types of stuff. And she has a whole history and a whole story of her life. So I made a journal, a prompt journal about her life. Telling me her story of her life. And she thought that was such a cute, beautiful idea. And she said she would buy it. And if I know that she would buy it, then I know other people would buy it too. And if I know I would buy it for my mom, then others would buy it for their mom too. So you have to think like that. You can't just throw stuff on the wall and see what sticks, make a whole set of blank covers and hope they sell because the no content niche is very, very, very saturated. You have to niche down a lot just to get some sales in those no content areas or run ads. Because there are lots of people who just slapping covers on books and slapping some interiors that they bought offline or they got for free offline and calling that George. But you have to put time at least into your design when you're doing no content books. So if you're doing journals and notebooks and sketch pads and those types of things, you have to make the cover desirable. Right? Whether it's a sports theme you're trying or whether it's a cute kids theme you're trying, you have to make the cover intriguing. Okay, so there I go rambling off again. Give me a chance, I will put all my information into one video. So within this channel, I will be making a lot of designing videos, how to use Canva to your advantage with KDP, Canva, and Creative Fabrica. Guys, don't even let me get started on those two programs for KDP. It makes your life 100 times easier. But we'll get into that later on in the video. So, what is my plan going forward? My plan going forward is to keep studying and learning my KDP business model. So I'm going to look at all different YouTubers, get advice from here and there, do different courses, read up on stuff, learn new methods, new strategies. It's a business and you have to treat it like a business. The moment you stop treating KDP as a business is the minute your sales drops and your impressions drops. You have to treat it like a business, and you have to always be learning and studying and doing something new. Okay? Publish at least one book a day. Now, this is just my goal. If you're a busy person and you are a mom, I'm a mom too, but I have a lot of help. If you're a person that you're a mom or a single mom, or you know that your days are busy and you can only do like one book a week, that's fine too. Because as I said, it's more quality over quantity. Because I made 36 books, and out of the 36 books, I have one bestseller out of those books. So if it's only one book you're making a week, that's only 4 books a month. You need to make sure that you put a lot of effort into the quality of the cover design and the interior, so that it wouldn't be a whole week and it's just a simple notebook, basic notebook sketch, and then expect to get sales. You will have to put time into it. All right. Next, doing strong eye-catching descriptions. No, I have a typo in strong, but that's okay. But that's one of the things you don't want to do in your descriptions. You need to read your descriptions over and over, making sure that there is no typo, no misspelled words, no improper grammar, because these things turn off customers. If you are selling an educational book and you spell a word wrong in the educational book, the first thing the customer is thinking is, I'm going to buy this educational book for my child, and they can't even write the description correctly, and they wrote the content in the book. So you have to always market yourself professionally and intellectually. You have to make yourself seem as though you have all your stuff together, even if you are struggling. So one phrase that my mom taught me is be like a duck. Look graceful and calm on top of the water and pedal like hell to the bottom. So that's just it, guys. Just have fun with it. But at the same time, you need to pay attention to misspelling and grammar. And also, I'll show you how to format your description so that people actually want to click on your stuff and buy it. It will be like a custom, fancy, font, stylish description that you can't normally do on Amazon. It's something you do separate, and then you put the code into Amazon. I'll show you guys how to do that in a later video. If I forget, please remind me if it's something that you guys really want to see. All right. Next is doing niche research. Niche research is very, very, very important when coming to your KDP business. That's where you make your sales. That's where you get noticed. That's where you get seen. You have to put a lot of time and effort into it. In later videos, I'll show you guys how to do niche research the proper way, or how I do my niche research. My niche research. Also, my advice to you is to do Amazon ads. Not when you're not starting out. If you're not starting off, give yourself about a month or two to get accustomed with the business model. Learn about Amazon ads, because you can't just decide today I'm going to do Amazon ads and just jump on the platform. You will make losses. You need to go and learn strategies and plan out your ads on YouTube. YouTube has everything you need. So just go there and type in Amazon KDP ads, and you will see step by step directly how to do it, how to budget it, how to bid, everything. And I would also be doing some of those videos on my channel too, but when I learn more about it. I'm not going to teach you guys something that I myself don't know much about. I don't believe in that. Okay, next we have niche down. Stand out from the crowd, guys. Do not just go and put coloring book as your title. You will drown in the sea of sharks. You have to niche down. You have to put coloring book for toddlers ages 3 to 5. You would realize that the results for that is a lot less than the results for coloring book. You cannot just use a broad title and expect that to sell, because it have people running ads, it have people that organically first place. So to play with the big boys, you have to niche down. Don't be afraid to join a niche that has not been created yet. you know be the first. Stand out from the crowd, because as long as it is belonged, as long as the sub niche belongs to a broad niche that people is actually interested in, you will get sales. So the coloring book niche is the broad niche. You want a sub niche. You want to get into a very, very small niche. My particular preference is nothing more than 100 products. So when I type in coloring books for toddlers ages 2 to 5, if it has 5,000 books there. I will not touch that niche. I will sub it down more to coloring book for female toddlers or girl toddlers ages 2 to 5. And then when I see, okay, this one is 600, I'll make a book for that niche. Okay, so that's how you do niching down. I'll also make a video about that. Be consistent. If you make a plan, stick with it. If you decide to do one book a day, every day for 30 days, do that. If you know that you have a big occasion coming up at the end of the month, so for 2 days you might be able to upload, then take a little bit more time to make 3 books in advance. You must, at the end of the month, you must always have the goal that you choose for yourself. If it's 5 books, make sure you have your 5 books every single month, and be consistent with your uploading, be consistent with your niche research. Put a lot of time and effort into your business. People like to make KDP seems like it's just one of those easy make a book get sales things. I'm not one of those people. I'm being real with you guys. It's not like that, but it's worth it in the end. Quality over quantity. Quality is the best business plan, and that is so true. Even though it might take you 3 days to make a quality book, whereas within that 3 days, someone else uploaded 10 books, that one book that you made is going to make thousands of sales because it's good quality and your audience loves it and it's exactly what they need. You're solving a problem. Whereas the person that makes 10 books probably might get some 1 or 2 sales scattered all over. All right, so quality always beats quantity. Okay, guys, so that's it for this video. I didn't want to make it too long and I already went over 15 minutes, but thank you for sticking with me this long. Also, thank you guys for watching my channel. I really, really do appreciate it. He Loves Publishing is a new YouTube channel that I'm just trying to do to help my subscribers and my followers and people like me reach somewhere with their KDP business and their KDP's journey. I'm also going to do a stream where I stream my process from niche research to cover and interior design to publishing. That stream may take about 3 hours, but I'll make it for you guys. If you guys are interested in those types of things, I will get on and I'll make it for you guys. All right. Just thank you guys for watching this channel. Just hold strong with this KDP business. It is worth it. It definitely is worth it. And that is me talking from a $4 sale. It is worth it because I can see where you can actually reach with KDP. All right. So for my video next week, we will be talking about the best software that made my KDP journey easier, and that is Canva Pro, Titans, and Creative Fabrica. Guys, you see Creative Fabrica and Canva Pro put together. That is literally a bombshell. Creative Fabrica is where you can get all your design ideas, you can get all the color pages and everything that you need. And Canva Pro is where you can put it together, make it unique, make it original, and get sales. So I have a partnership with Creative Fabrica where you guys can get a month subscription, your first month subscription for $1. So at $1 you are getting access to every single graphic, SVG, font, everything, templates, everything, even pre-made KDP interiors, you guys are going to be getting for $1 your first month. So hop onto that deal. I'll be leaving the link in the description. It's also on my profile. You guys can check it out, or you can wait for the next video next week and hear more about them, and I'll show you guys a demonstration on how I use it. So bye guys, see you in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.